Hello, Michael. I am a guy who shouldn't crunch out my content, but welcome to a new episode of the Temple of Dolls. This is a small collab between me and Harley's Dollhouse on YouTube. Please go watch the video as well, link in the iCard. The theme was ice cream and I created a character based on Neapolitan ice cream. But let's stop digging the grave and get to the doll. As for the base this time, for the first time I will use a Mycene doll as my base. There is a special reason for this and I will talk about that later. Let's prepare the base for customization. I removed some of the seam lines with an X-Acto blade. Not that this mattered in the end. I also had planned on doing a small body model with the chest, but I decided to not for some reason, which I regret, but it's too late now. I gave the doll some nipple crosses. This is a family-friendly channel, we will not have any dirty doll nipples here. Which is kind of a lie, but what is not a lie is me using a layer of gloss varnish on the crosses. For the hair I use yarn, mostly brown with some streaks of white and pink. Squeeze some glue into her head. After that the stride we can brush out the hair and straighten it to become soft and shiny doll hair. Onto her outfit. I used the masking tape method to make a pattern for a mesh shirt. This was the method I used for everything except the jacket. I had to tighten the doors to make the shirt fit better. I have not much to say about the skirt. I sewed the doll into the skirt and top. Now to the most frustrating part of the whole doll, the jacket. The pattern was easy to make. I made false fur jackets before without much trouble. Unfortunately, the fabric I used this time made the whole process a pain in the butt. This is the worst fabric I think I ever worked with. First, the fur texture made it difficult to work with. I could not for the life of me see what I was doing. Second, the fabric was easy to misshape. If I had had the patience to hand sew the whole thing, maybe this wouldn't have been a problem, but I didn't. The final jacket was my third try, which isn't the best thing I sewed, but lucky for me the texture that made the fabric a bitch to work with was my savior here. Hiding the bad craftsmanship. The easiest way to make a tricolor jacket was to sew it half and half, then slap the third color on top of the finished jacket. I think the corset actually came out really nice and I put more details into it than what I had planned. I was just on a roll. To hem it, I picked up a technique from Barb and used glue and hammered down the fabric, which was way fun to do. Maybe because I am a man, I get a kick out of using a hammer. I used some decorative stitching on the corset. This wasn't planned, but I think it made the piece more interesting. I also used the same methods to make the choker. For shoes, Monster High size boots actually fit my scene pretty well, so I just repainted a pair of blondie boots. I had finished her face up and was going to give her a septum piercing, but this made the face up crack, so I had to redo it now at the last minute. It wasn't a total loss, there were things I could have done better with the face up, so let's make a better face up. Is it funny of me making a Neapolitan ice cream girl when I don't like Neapolitan? I don't like strawberry, and the chocolate and vanilla don't make up for that. Also, Neapolitan isn't that big of a thing here. We have something similar, but instead of chocolate we have pear replacing it. Those 3 packs are so nostalgic. This ice cream pack is always the pack you would buy for birthday parties. I don't know how many kids' birthday parties I've been to that had this specific pack of ice cream. The funny thing is that vanilla and pear has always been eaten up, while strawberry has always been untouched. While I like ice cream, I'm more of a sorbet guy myself. Mango sorbet is literally the best. But I'm not here to talk about ice cream, I'm here to talk about the character. I didn't intend to make this design into an OC, but she just fit perfectly for a story I have, so I couldn't resist putting her into that story. The story takes place in a fantasy candy kingdom, where we follow Princess Sweet, the young heiress to the throne, rebellious towards her strict mother and goody two-shoes little sister. Sweet might be the rebellious princess during the day, but at night she sneaks out and takes up work as an exotic dancer. The story is slice of lifey with a dash of romance and drama. I have plans on making Sweet into a doll in the future, which I will use a Mycene for, which is why Neo here had to be a Mycene doll as well. Neo is like Sweet with having a double life, working at the same club as Sweet while actually being a duchess. Neo and Sweet are frenemies, but I would lie saying that I don't ship them together. Even if I don't know if that would be canon or not yet. Neo does act antagonistic towards Sweet, and I picture her being a little bit snooty. She also has a pseudo-French accent, because of course she has. Neo is friends with Sweet's cousin as well, or kind of friends, more that they grew up together and wouldn't really be friends in any other circumstances. I still haven't come up with much for Neo, since she's more of a side character than anything. When the face up is done, we can cut and style the hair, but I will skip over it this time as well. Sorry. With the last few details, the doll is done. First, I want to thank my collab partner for taking part of this collab. We would have been a group, but it didn't end up that way. Maybe another time. I don't think I have much to say about the doll. This was a pretty simple project, which is nice to have sometimes. Just simple projects with not too many parts. But sometimes simple can look great as well. I will see you guys on the other side. Bye!